Hello everybody, and welcome to a game that is entirely new to us. This is Brotato. Everybody these days seems, at least everybody that I watch, seems to be playing Vampire Survivor-ish type games. Vampire Survivor being the original, where you kind of move around. The attacking is an auto attacker, and you collect experience, you face waves, you get upgrades, etc. None of those games have particularly interested me until I saw Brotato. And for whatever reason, I think the humor of this game, the art style, etc., really appealed to me. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit as we get into Brotato. There we go. So there's a whole variety of classes, and as a side note, this is a demo, so you can download it free on Steam if you're interested. But each character has different statistics. You have well-rounded, who's a little faster, a little more max HP, a little more harvesting, and then it goes on from there. I'm not going to go over all of them right now, but there's a whole variety of characters, and we're going to play through all of them. Perhaps not all today, but I think we should just get into a little action, and then we'll talk more about it. So we'll start out with well-rounded, because why not? And then there's a whole bunch of weapons that you can pick up as well. And why don't we start out with... Let's just start out with a spear. Why not? So you move around the arena. You stab things with your spear, which has a certain attack speed, etc. And you want to ideally not bump into things and collect XP. First wave is relatively short. We want to get as much of this XP as we get. I don't fully understand how the upper left little 4 there works quite yet, so we're going to have to figure that out. But as to no one's surprise, you get level ups. In this case, let's take a little bit of max HP. And then you're presented with a store where you can buy additional weapons and additional upgrades to your liking. So, for instance, we could pick up a stick. As is true of all potatoes, we have 6 hands that we can wield weapons with, of course. It makes perfect sense. Well, let's pick up a cacti club. So the cacti club does a bit more damage than the stick that we picked up, or the spear that we picked up, although there are set bonuses. So you'll see that to the right of the object. We're currently getting, because we have 2 primitive weapons equipped, we have 3 max HP. If we pick up this heavy weapon, it has, hitting an enemy spawns 3 projectiles dealing 1 damage, which is our range damage. So let's grab that. I find that picking up weapons early seems to be advised, because every weapon that you have is essentially more attack speed, right? So eventually we'll see upgrades that increase our attack speed, but yeah, this is kind of the gameplay loop. You level up, you improve, you strengthen yourself, you try not to take damage like that. There are also these trees that sometimes drop healing goodies and sometimes drop whole packages. We'll see if we see any of those. All right, so speaking of attack speed, I think this would be good for us. We could also reroll these. Luck determines the quality of the things that we see in the shop. Okay, so we can pick up a second cacti club, and then there is a combine mechanic, but we're not going to combine them quite yet, because I think having 2 lower levels when you still have spaces open is better than the alternative. Then we have the terrified onion, so we could harm our luck to run faster. That's interesting. Let's give that a go. I think movement speed is always critical in games of this nature, unless you're going to be like face tanking things. Now, getting stuff lined up so that we can utilize the fact that our melee weapons have innate piercing on them is going to be good for business. So for now, we're just trying to knock everybody down. So this is only the demo. The game currently goes through wave 12, and then you're done. There was one of those boxes that I was referring to. So that at the end of the wave will give us something new. So we received charcoal, which is elemental and melee damage, less harvesting. We can figure out what harvesting does in a second here. All right, and now we have more luck. We could get our luck stat back up. Or we could grab some crit chance or some more attack speed. Let's grab some crit chance, and then this is our first non-base level item. So let's grab some dodge. All right, and then we're offered a double-barreled shotgun. So we could either specialize in melee by going for the claw tree. That seems like it could be good, but then we are leaving behind. Are we going to go range this run? I don't think we are. So let's grab this. And then we've picked up a bit of speed, so I think it might be safe to pick up a bit of armor. I think we want to be defensive since we're going to be scrapping a little bit. This is a big increase to luck, so we'll probably save up for that next time. We can lock the shop, as is kind of tradition. We did not increase our number of weapons, and we get new enemies each wave. This particular enemy fires a projectile. Whoops. Don't walk through the baddies. That's a pro tip. But yeah, there's something about the art style of this game that just seems really in line with my sense of humor, if nothing else. And you know, it has that kind of like broken build simulator type of vibe to it that feels really good. So, yeah, I think I don't know if this will become a regular fixture on the channel, but I think it's going to be fun. Okay, we picked up some crit chance, so we could go for nails, but I think a flat damage increase is going to be good for us right now. We'll pick up that one, and then we could nerf our attack speed right now, but that doesn't seem like it's right up our alley. We do have a bit of a primitive weapon synergy, so let's pick up another stick. That increases our max HP even more. Let's figure out what harvesting does. You earn 3 materials and XP at the end of a wave. Okay, so harvesting is just kind of like a passive income type of thing. I don't think we want to nerf our crit damage. We can't reroll though, so I think we're good to go. But yeah, the Binding of Isaac style, like your character changes based on what you pick up, is just super satisfying in this game. They really make the potato look ridiculous. Whoopsie. Now, you want to get in there a little bit, so that you're definitely not leaving behind all of the goodies. We have some time on this wave, though, so I don't need to be too aggressive. I say as I am too aggressive. This is one of those like feast or famine games, you know. If you're winning, you're winning, and then when you start to fall behind, things get real bad real fast. Okay, so we could take a range down, but this does affect our melee weapons too. I think for 12% damage, it's worth it, and then we'll just look for a range increase. That's what I'm talking about. And then we lost a little bit of I think getting some HP though is just going to be good. When killing an enemy with a crit, we're not generating any regen right now, so we could go negative on this. Yeah, let's grab that. We'll grab another cactus club, and then I don't think I care about our harvesting, so we'll do that. Melee damage, magic HP. I don't want another range down, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to let our luck go back down to 0, and then we'll grab that as well. All right, so now we're at max weapons. We are utilizing all 6 of our potatoes' hands, as is canon. And we have these new enemies that kind of charge at us. Now the boxes we don't have to pick up; they will auto pick up at the end of the wave, so we can just kind of continue along our merry way. But we're going to want to get a bit more durability, because we're going to have to be kind of weaving between waves, kind of like I'm doing right now. And that is That only gets harder as more baddies arrive. I feel like our attack speed is a little lacking. The time between attacks is when you are most vulnerable in this game, obviously. But that went well. Okay, plus 20 range, sure, no downside. Plus 6% damage for losing a little bit of the range seems totally okay. There was that attack speed I was looking for. Let's grab another dodge. Puts us at 12% dodge. 40% materials when you pick up a crate. How much is our crit chance? 8%? I don't think we invest in that quite yet. We've picked up a lot of range, so the Cyclops worm seems good. All right, this will be our first opportunity to combine items. So you see when I bought that, we got a level 2 stick, which has the same damage as a level 1 stick? Question mark? We could pick up some lifesteal here. We lose 3 materials at the end of the wave currently. That seems less good. Let's get an upgraded cactus club and lock this, and we'll pick up the spear. I don't know if these are the weapons that we want to go for, but, you know, we have kind of like a generic melee weapon build at the moment that is doing okay so far. Yikes. Yeah, I think the attack speed we picked up last time is helping a great deal. We did take a bit of damage there, though. And all of the waves are progressive, so, you know, if you're struggling at the 20-second mark, things are likely to get worse for you. Can't quite get into that. We got 6 seconds left. All right, I think we're in relatively good shape. Okay. A lot of missed resources there. I was just saying we want some... Hey, Doc Run, thank you so much for the raid. And welcome to everyone. Were you guys playing Brotato over there? Yeah, we don't care about elemental damage, so we'll grab that. Ooh, big upgrades. Gonna be all about that dodge life, I think. And then I'll take the damage over the attack speed, although the attack speed is more tempting. Upgrade our spear, and then melee damage, crit chance, our max HP is decent, so we'll grab both of those. Projectiles bounce to a random enemy. We're not doing a lot with projectiles right now. Like our cactus clubs technically are, but ooh, let's combine these and then lock for the spear, I think. That aligns with our build. But yeah, welcome anyone and everyone who came across. Much appreciated for the raid once again. In case you missed the first time I said thank you. But yeah, welcome to the channel. We play variety games, lots of strategy games, and everyone I've been watching on YouTube has been playing Vampire Survivor style games, and this one just appealed to me far more than any of the other ones. So I think it's super cute. I think it is an adorable game. Yeah, clearly it has a great sense of humor, Doc. What do you think of it so far? How much time have you put into the demo? I don't know when the full release is coming out either, but it certainly has all the components that I like in a game. I love the art style. I think the mechanisms seem good. The upgrades seem novel. Nothing too crazy, but okay. A little speed seems very good. We'll pick up this. Oh yeah, I combined those a little too early. It's a risky business. Another cacti club, probably worth picking up. Nice. It is a very hard game. I played a little bit last night just to try to see what it was all about, and I had one win in my first I think hour or so of playing, but it was on a pretty broken ranged build run, and I have no illusions that I think I got a little bit lucky. What other kinds of games do you play, Doc, other than Brotato? Yeah, right now our AoE is a little lacking. Okay, pick up that. I feel like our damage in general could use a little love. Like, we're doing okay with these small guys, but the big guys are taking a little longer than I would like to dispatch. Okay, not bad. Not bad. What does armor do again? Take 9% less damage. For one armor, you get 9% less damage? Jeez. Take 29% less damage. That does stack up pretty quickly. We're going to take down our armor a little bit, because I think getting our dodge up there is probably worth the price of admission. That flamethrower is very expensive. I don't think it really goes with our build, so I will... I'll let it go. Grab another spear. But yeah, thank you again, Doc, for sending your folks over this way. It is very much appreciated. I'm not going to nerf our range again. I think I'll roll that one past. Oh, a little dodge for a lot of max HP. More XP gain. Yeah, we'll lock this one at least. The torch is a primitive item that we could switch over to get a little bit of elemental damage going, but I'm already feeling hemmed in, and we've barely begun here. This is oh, the dodges are paying off though. Juking a little bit here. Ooh, I was expecting that that one that was up above us there to go down a little bit quicker. Okay, this is where things start to get spicy, to be sure. I feel like we're getting really lucky on dodges, but that can only carry us so far. Oh yeah, that was a bad one. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're having a hard time. Wow, we just barely got through that one. Give me 1 second here. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's get back into it. I'll figure that out in a second. Attack speed seems like the easy pickup. And then we're back to this. So a little dodge for some max HP feels a lot worse now. I think I was more into that before, but we'll get the bean and wisdom. We're gonna be taking some hits, I think. I'm not too optimistic about what's about to happen here. We'll lock for that, both the club and the spear upgrade. I think this might be the wave that bests us, though. These mummy bandage wrapped things, I don't know the names of any of the enemies, but they just keep getting faster and faster, so they're gonna become a problem. We have to kind of keep kiting them close so that they don't get to warp speed before we deal with them. I think I'm going back down this way, despite the clear disadvantages of that. Oh boy. Yeah, the little mummy things are very unfortunate, because once they get up to speed, we really can't do much about them. All right, well, we did survive. Final wave. Do we just want more max HP? Probably more survival is the way to go. Hunting trophy's not going to do us that much good in this final segment. The spear we unfortunately can't afford. I think I don't want to nerf our range again. The minigun. I have never seen the minigun before. That's an impressive one. I think our max HP is important, so I'm not going to replace the stick. All right, thank you again for the raid, Doc, and I'll toss you a follow in a bit here. All right, we'll grab that. Sure, sacred sausage. Will it be enough to carry us to victory on our first run here? I am very skeptical. The final wave here, 90 seconds, is a lot to handle if you're not absolutely shredding things. And we are, I don't think we're shredding things. Oh yeah, no, we're getting overrun. There's it's the bandage things that are getting us, I think, more than anything. All right, let's hope we get, oh, I was gonna say, let's hope we get lucky with that spawn happening just as we're getting through, but our, the directionality of our attacks, ooh, I did not get that. Yep. Yeah, we got overrun there. That's to be expected, but that is Brotato. First look, not bad. It has some fun to it.